I'd looked at many different ghost videos in the research for this film, and obviously there are many fakes. It's a pretty normal story. People in this building had heard the voice of a young girl, and somebody had briefly seen a very faint apparition of a young girl walking around in the corner of this empty room. And so the story behind this video is that a person gets their camcorder, they go up there, and sure enough you can very faintly see the outline of a young girl. If you don't like ghosts, then hide behind the sofa for the next few seconds. Ghost of the young girl is what's known as a persistent apparition, and these are particularly scary because in the movies, perhaps we're all brought up to be told that if you see a ghost, don't worry, just switch on the lights, clap your hands, make a loud sound, and the ghost will go away. Well, that is, I would say, truthful for most sightings of apparitions and ghosts. However, there is a phenomenon, and that is known as a persistent apparition. And a persistent apparition is particularly scary because you may clap your hands, you may switch the light on, you may make a sudden gesture, and the ghost doesn't go away. Psychic and spiritual phenomena have occurred throughout the history of mankind, often touching the lives of learned people and peasants alike. Socrates and Joan of Arc both heard spirit voices which prophesied events to come. The Old and New Testaments of the Holy Bible are brimful of psychic and spiritual phenomena. The character we have come to know as Jesus of Nazareth was said to be able to see and talk to spirits, which had possessed the bodies of the living. The ability to prophesy future events by receiving telepathic messages from spirits has played a central role in all of the world's great religions. Psychokinetic activity, such as the ability to levitate and move objects with the power of the mind, is closely linked with many of the great saints. Saint Joseph
of Cupertino was beatified as a saint by the Vatican in 1753. Vatican records show that Saint Joseph was able to levitate and was witnessed flying around by Pope Urban VIII himself. Trinity College, Cambridge has for centuries been a British centre of occultism, esoteric science and espionage. Students and professors of this bastion of British society have been deeply involved in magic, spiritualism and spying. The notorious part-time spy and black magician Aleister Crowley attended Trinity College and went on to lead the infamous secret society called the Golden Dawn. Scientific investigation of the spirit world and psychic abilities had been conducted throughout the medieval era. Its focal point became Trinity College at Cambridge University. Since the 1400s, Trinity College has been a hotbed of occultism and espionage, the two dark worlds often overlapping throughout the history of Trinity College. Dr. John Dee was an Elizabethan magician who used a polished piece of obsidian rock called a dark mirror to communicate with angelic spirits. These spirits dictated to John Dee a system known as Enochian magic. The Enochian system describes the spirit world and gives instruction on how to communicate with spirits of angels and demons.
Tarpin MOF MOF TAF SEM F Minute F Nevet Hayat Nevet Henenet Nevet Jedefouet F Awet F Haset Samawu M Sanut.
A Victorian secret society called the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn were to later take the Enochian system of spirit communication and combine it with the use of the so-called dark mirror, used by magicians in ancient Egypt. During the Elizabethan era, Dr. John Dee was not only the pioneer of Enochian magic, but also a personal spy to Queen Elizabeth I. Dee studied at Trinity College, Cambridge. Dee was to be followed within the halls of Trinity College by other magicians, alchemists, occultists, and spiritualists.